Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
Did you feel all warm and fuzzy?
If you notice, we have our little fireplace here.
Or left out in the cold?
But we're not going to be responding to any Facebook questions or comments directly in the Facebook Live.
No questions, no comments, no Facebook, no problem.
We've established the first 24-hour congressional hotline. So we humbly ask that you reach out to those who you know might not be using this medium of communication and just update them.
For about 30 minutes, by way of Facebook Live, the Congressman providing an update on his efforts to address a multitude of issues concerning the territory. On the hot topic of war reparations, he announced that corrective legislation should be introduced by the end of the week to ensure claims are paid out.
At that point, we're going to start walking it through the process and updating the people of Guam on the progress that we're making with respect to the issue.
Not only is the Congressman picking up the ball from his predecessor on war reparations, he says he's also tackling the problems with issues involving local veterans. San Nicolas saying he was shocked to learn the low number of cases filed with the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, despite the high level of veteran frustration. Also, according to San Nicolas, no notes or records exist of town hall meetings held by Berdallo in the past 10 years.
And so how can we really understand the gravity of the problem or when the problem started if we have no documentation about the problem? We have no history of how long it's been there or how often it's been brought up or what has or has not been done to actually resolve the issue.
Another hot button issue, the removal of the Philippines as a country for the visa waiver program. Congressman San Nicolas doing a 180 a few weeks ago. He said he would defer to Governor Lou Leon Guerrero on the matter. Now he says he's working with the Leon Guerrero Tenorio administration, the Asian Pacific American Caucus, and engaging in dialogue with the Philippine ambassador to the United States.
To be able to lean on and create pressure for a solution with respect to our H-2B circumstances.
He's also announced he's co-sponsored legislation with Puerto Rico Congresswoman Jennifer Gonzalez Colon to repeal the cockfighting ban, but also is conducting research regarding language contained in the Organic Act that he says could lead to a loophole saving cockfighting.
In a nutshell, because cockfighting was passed into local law when there was a clause in the Organic Act that said that anything passed into local law automatically became organic unless Congress vetoed it, because that was passed while that was still active, and there was no congressional action to actually repeal that out of the Organic Act as it should be in by default, then there's an argument that even though the Farm Bill creates a ban on one side, the Organic Act still creates an authorization on the other side.
On the status of opening his district office, still no word on where that office will be, but the congressman said he hopes to stick to his March 1st self-imposed deadline to open the district office. For now, you'll have to call his toll-free 1-800 number.
I apologize for the communication hiccups. You know, I wasn't aware that that was going to be something that was going to be so volatile.
Congressman's number, 1-844-GUAM-671. That's 1-844-482-6671. You can also send an email, michael.sannicolas@gmail.house.gov. The Guam's News Network, Chris Barnett reports.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.